Hello? Oh man, come on now, work with me. Okay. It just crapped out on me. This is why I keep my videos kind of short, is because I don't know when it's going to crap out. Usually it craps out like if I post a 15-minute long video, then it won't take it at all, and I'm just like, man, I gotta go through all of that again, bro. If the previous video didn't come in, I'm just going to recap. But I hope it did, because I started busting out this little jam that was really bluesy. And it was utilizing all the things I've already taught you. And it had a good message. Basically, I was talking about singing and playing at the same time. And for a lot of people, it's really hard. For me, it's really hard. I'll either play something, and then I'll be like, alright, that riff's pretty cool. I'll write it down, I'll record it, whatever. That's another tip for you guys. Get a recorder, bro. I got this little tiny recorder here. I've had this for since I was 16, and it's lasted me this long. It's just like memos, dude. So recording quality isn't bad. You can understand what you're doing, and that's basically all I needed. I can't plug it into the computer, else I would be posting songs all the time, but that's what you really want to get, and that's what the expensive stuff is, because everyone's like, oh, they want to make a CD out of it, so we're going to sell all these crappy devices that don't plug into a computer. Then they're going to want to get something that will plug into a computer so they can make a demo. And yeah, that's why I haven't made a demo yet, so when the demo comes out, I'll let you guys know. Problems of being a musician, man. This is it. Anyways, back to the first problem. Singing and playing. It's like, I'll play something, and then maybe later I'll write some lyrics to it, and then I have to go through the art of combining it, so I'll have to play and getting the rhythm of the guitar and the rhythm of how you're singing the vocals is very difficult, so you kind of got to compromise, and that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to spend my playing days compromising, so the only tip I could really give you is to sing while you're playing. The people that were supposed to be protecting. So it really cuts down a lot of steps. It's hard to start playing and just improvise, but that's what you gotta learn how to do if you want to just not worry about it. Unless you get a vocalist. It's like, I'm teaching you how you can do all this by yourself, and you could go exactly opposite of what I'm saying, and you could get a band, and you could get a vocalist to do it. But when it comes to me, when I write, it's like, I think with my own voice, so when I write it, I hear it in my voice, in my singing voice, or whatever. So that kind of makes it so it's like, it has to be me doing it. That seems a little, I'm really self-controlling. This is why I created this style of being a one-man band, for me at least, is I'm really controlling, and it has to be perfect, and I have a view of how the song goes. And Yeah, bringing in other people are just like, they're gonna add their little things into it, and it's like, no, this is how it goes. So it's like, if you can't do it, then I'll do it by myself. When it comes to like playing with a band, though, I start from scratch. I write right there and then. I don't be like, oh, I wrote this song, check it out. I don't do that. It's like, alright, man, just play me a jam and I'll just work off you. Because that's the thing about being a one-man band, is you can pretty much compliment anything, even if it's like totally terrible. I played with somebody like that. He was just, it's like, he was like, oh yeah, I'm a guitar player, and then I've jammed with him, then, and I was like, that's the thing. It's like, yeah, if you jam with a bunch of other people, you will learn. There's a lot of different types of playing out there, and some of it's like, dude, you should have never picked up a guitar. And some of it's like, oh yeah, you're good, but you're too flashy with it, man. You're just like, you're not creating a song, you're just like showing off. There's a difference between playing music and then like showing off your talent, I guess. And you gotta kind of find that equilibrium where it's like, just, it's you, you gotta keep it you want to show off this much, you want to keep the song that much, you want to add fill-ins here and there. So, I don't know, this one went kind of everywhere. These are just like, I guess I'm gonna call this like the problems of being a musician. And yeah, so you'll meet a lot of different characters out there, like guys on bass, they'll go too crazy, but when it comes to like a guy on bass going crazy, it's like, okay, because it's as long as he's like mostly complimenting what everyone else is doing, then it's fine. But when it comes to like the drums, you cannot have somebody that goes totally crazy on it, because they're supposed to be providing the rhythm. I didn't really get into this, but the rhythm is like just the ongoing of the song. It's like the groove, I guess. The groove and the tempo. So it's got to be very calculated. If you have a drummer that's going like on somebody on guitar, it's like it's hard to play with that. And if you get another guitar player that plays like that, you get a bass player that plays like that, it's not as bad. Like the bass is like the only one that you can actually get away with going like totally ape on. But when it comes to guitar, you gotta keep it groovy, dude. You gotta keep it in the song. You can't just, because the guitar has like the benefit of playing each section of a band. And when it comes to bass, they're just like the tempo, and yeah, they can add rhythm. And when it comes to the drums, it's the tempo, and they can add rhythm to it. And that's as far as I see it. But yeah, I'm gonna make another video, just show you a couple more tricks. This is just like the struggles. This is Mein Kampf of being a musician. Kisses, and I will make one soon.